Many fake fighters think that they can go one-on-one with highly trained and professional athletes and get away with the victory, but in reality, they're not able to throw even a single punch the right way. I think they do it because they think if they win, people will call them incredible fighters, and they will also receive tons of compliments because they were able to defeat a professional fighter. But of course, in the end, everyone just makes fun of them because they lose every single time very badly. In this video, you'll be looking at some low-class and unprofessional fighters who were destroyed by the legit ones. You will enjoy how the real masters taught them a perfect lesson. If you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe. Also, make sure to turn on the notifications. Number 7. Logan Paul vs. Jupiter CX. First, we start with a non-professional fighter, Jupiter CX, who met in the ring with the 3-time state champion Logan Paul in the event held by Ice Poseidon as a live streaming event. Jupiter CX had no fighting experience, but he still decided to participate in this fight and take on a trained champion boxer. It was all for the recognition of the event in order to grow his online audience and viewership, but still a pretty harsh price to pay. Jupiter CX, who was a YouTuber obviously, got destroyed in this fight, whereas the audience applauded Logan Paul's defensive style. They started by going hard at Jupiter, and then Jupiter got angry that he was getting so much. He got tired of going after his opponent and almost twisted his ankle. Then, he was just caught with another overhand right. Paul then went to the ropes and just let his opponent throw punches freely, but catch his opponent with a great counter. Every time there was a mistake committed by this poor guy, it almost seemed like his gloves were too heavy for him. Number 6. Wing Chun vs. a legit pro boxer. This Wing Chun instructor wanted to challenge a pro boxer to show that his martial art is actually a good thing to learn, but it did not go well for him. The boxer's just playing this guy. His reach is much longer, anyone can catch on the counters spared easily. Also, the Wing Chun master extends his hands all the way out and puts them right in the face of the boxer, which leaves him completely uncovered. Even if he would land some of those hands where he put his hands right in the face. Wing Chun strikes are not going to have any power while the boxer is throwing punches with his full range of motion. In the end, the boxer knocked him out. Number 5. Zelenoff vs. Floyd Mayweather Sr. Zelenoff is a YouTuber who posts videos about how good he is at boxing. He is a UBF world champion and that his record is 162-0. He's shown clips where he goes around to local gyms and challenges fighters and beats them up, but in this clip, you can see that he lost the match badly when he challenged ex-professional boxer Floyd Mayweather Sr. Keep in mind that this is an old Mayweather and he was still able to win pretty easily. At the beginning of the video, you can see that Zelenoff has a smirk on his face because of his early flurry, but that soon changes. He has no technique. He turns his back to his opponent and tries to get away and drops his hand way too much while throwing punches. In the end, Zelenoff got nothing but a bad defeat. Number 4. YouTuber KSI vs. pro boxer Vidale Riley. You may know of the 3 fights which the YouTuber KSI has had, where he won 2 and tied 1, but KSI is not a very good boxer. His technique and footwork are horrible, and as soon as he gets hit with a good punch, he loses his composure and starts throwing punches while moving forward, which leaves him open to receive a good counterpunch. Here he decided to challenge a pro boxer, Vidale Riley. You can see in this video that Riley is easy on KSI, and you can perfectly see that when KSI tries to go forward, he completely loses his balance and almost falls by himself. KSI is really able to see how far he is away from professional fighters and that he should not even think about challenging a high pro boxer because he would be knocked out in the first round. Number 3. YouTuber Christian Adam G vs. Amron Sands. Here we have another YouTuber named Christian Adam G, who decided to challenge heavyweight boxer Amron Sands, who has a record of 10 wins with 0 losses and 9 knockouts. This YouTuber is at most a welterweight who committed a big mistake by deciding to go after a heavyweight boxer. Obviously, it was a light sparring session for YouTuber Christian Adam G, where Imran was throwing some good heavy punches and body shots, while Christian was not able to even block the strikes coming from his opponents. He was just trying to run around it. Also, he threw some low blows. This is where Christian Adam threw a hard punch to his opponent's face, which woke him up and decided to end the fight by throwing punches at Adam G's face, which he was not doing before. That made Christian Adam G lose his smile pretty quickly. Number 2. Tai Chi Master versus Pro MMA Fighter. Here we have another so-called martial art master who decided to challenge a pro MMA fighter. This time, the challenger is a master of Tai Chi, whose stand leaves him open to receive some good punches. I just have to wonder what you're supposed to do in this dance-like performance. He has his hands way out in front and defending himself against the punches thrown at him. And when the MMA fighter comes in with the punches, the Tai Chi master never pulls him back. Is he trying to catch the punches thrown at his face? Or what the hell is he even doing in this match? Either way, the Tai Chi master was too slow to move out of the way of the punches and strikes. He doesn't even try to block the first attack or the punches, and when he throws a punch as limited motion, thus limited power, it does nothing. He got beat in seconds. Number 1. A muscular man versus professional boxer. This muscle man thought his power would be able to overcome this highly trained boxer, but he learned that technique and overcoming power has nothing to do if you don't have enough fighting skills. The muscular guy threw some good punches, but his defense was pretty bad. He takes way too long to bring his hands back to protect himself after throwing his punches. This poor guy was caught a couple of times by the boxer after doing this. Also, his hands are too low on his face, so the boxer landed a perfect punch over his gloves and knocked him out cold. If the muscle man trained a bit more, he could be pretty good to defeat the professional boxers. Here we have another gym rat who decided to challenge a fox at their gym. This guy is also better than most of the people who have never trained themselves at all. He is good in his techniques, but he has several issues regarding his defensive technique. Again, he takes too long to bring his hands back to protect himself and does not worry about defending his body at all. When he tries to move in, he goes with his head down and his gloves wide apart, leaving himself open for the attack or some powerful punches. Like I said, he thought his body was muscular enough to take a body shot, so he didn't worry about protecting it, but a good body shot to the liver can take anybody down, as was the case here. I hope you enjoyed the video, seeing cocky fighters get destroyed by legit ones. For more interesting fighting videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press that notification button. Goodbye.